What's happening, YouTube? It's Simon 466 Cards, and today we're talking about Fanatics Events and what a Fanatics Events card show might look like. We're doing this because Fanatics Events has announced their first show and their first event, and it's with the WWE. It's called WWE World at WrestleMania. It's happening in April in Philadelphia, where WrestleMania is this year. If you're unfamiliar with wrestling or the WWE, WrestleMania is their premier event. It happens once a year. It's in generally a football stadium with 50, 60, 70, 80,000 fans, and people come from all over the world to this event every year. And they're partnering with them to create basically a fan access show that allows fans who are coming for WrestleMania to also make a weekend of it by creating a whole experience for them. So let's take a look at the press release, and I'll give my thoughts as we walk through it, and then I'll sum it up at the end there. So you can say here, this was in February where this was announced, and they said that Fanatics Events, the live and special event division of Fanatics, officially announced details for WWE World at WrestleMania, a 5-day interactive experience. First thing right there, 5-day fan interactive experience, right? Or interactive fan experience. So when Fanatics Events does something, it's not just like gonna be a 1 or 2 day event based off of what this is saying. Like, it seems like they want to make a big show of it, so then they're gonna make a whole weekend of it, right? So that's my first thought, is that when they do this type of event for a card show, it's not going to be a 1 day thing. It's not probably going to be even a 2 day thing. It's going to be a whole weekend thing. So that's my first thought. So this is taking place April 4th through Monday, April 8th at the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Tickets will go on sale, yada, yada. And then this is the first eye-opener for some people, ranging between $30 and $300. And I know there are going to be people out there that says, what? That's so expensive. That's more expensive than the National. Even the lowest, just basic ticket is $30. What is this? Why am I paying for this amount? And to that I say, the way they're running this, and as you'll see later on, it's not just going to be a card show. It's going to be an immersive experience. It's not going to be just about looking at cards and talking to dealers at card booths. Like, based off of what you'll see later on, it's going to be much more interactive and much more involved than just a basic card show. And that's what you're paying for. And it's got all of these elements because it wants to bring in more than just the casual, just the sports cards person. They want to bring in the casual sports fan and use this type of event as a way to get them into cards. But they have to have something, a reason to come into this event besides cards, and that's what the rest of this stuff is going to be. All right, so let's keep going. WWE World at WrestleMania will feature a variety of immersive experiences for fans, including a central main stage that will hold roundtable discussions with top superstars. So I can imagine at a Fanatics event that the card show will have some athletes, either from the local area, retired athletes, or something, right? A WWE 2K or 2K24 gaming tournament. So whether or not that applies to a card show, don't know. This is interesting. Live podcast reporting. So that is similar to what the National does. I believe they do some stuff on the main stage. And this is the part that's interesting. Live memorabilia and autograph sales through Fanatics Live. So you can see the integration of Fanatics Events with Fanatics Live, their platform. And I suspect that for something like a card show that's run by Fanatics Events, it'll use Fanatics Live as a way to make people who aren't able to attend feel like they're actually attending the show through Fanatics Live. And I could see a lot of integration there because Fanatics Live is way more applicable to the sports card industry than the WWE. Like, they're just like, Fanatics Live is the epitome of the hobby because of the buying and selling and trading aspect of it, right? Whereas for the WWE, it's less so. Okay, let's keep going. Largest superstore in WrestleMania history, that's fine. Exclusive merchandise, autograph sessions, meet and greets with superstars and legends, in addition to immersive exhibits and memorabilia honoring the 40-year history. So that's what I'm talking about. This isn't going to be a regular card show. It's not even going to be the national. It's going to be more of a Comic-Con. And there's going to be more things to do than just look at cards. And I'm sure there are ideas that I can't think of that they're going to have, but the one that comes to mind is where you can kind of create your own card at the national, where you take a picture in a booth and then you get a custom card. I can see a bunch of stuff like that that's not really about looking at cards at a Fanatics event. All right, let's keep going. So then the WWE guy says like Fanatics has a phenomenal ability to customize offerings for fans and blah blah blah. We're excited. We're really happy. So here's where the Fanatics Events guy comes in. His name is Lance Fensterman. He's the CEO. Fanatics Events is thrilled to partner with WWE to host our debut event, WWE World at WrestleMania. Through unique content, superstar access, and immersive experience, we look forward to curating a captivating event for all fans who are in Philadelphia for WWE's marquee event. And that's basically recapping what I'm saying. This isn't going to be any type of card show that you've experienced. That's my feel when I see this. When Fanatics Events gets into the card show space, it's going to be a Comic-Con type of thing. That's how I'm reading this based off of what they're doing for the WWE. So I think some people in the hobby, they don't like change. They like things the way they are, and they're not going to be happy with this, and they're going to complain, and that's fine. You can stay at home. But I think if Fanatics wants to 10x the hobby, if they want to bring new people in, this is a really smart way to do it. And if I had to guess, I would say that one of the things that Fanatics is going to do is similar to how they're doing this event with the WWE at WrestleMania. I could see Fanatics doing this card show event around a major sports event, whether that's an all-star game, the Super Bowl, NBA Finals. I don't know, but I could see it capitalizing on a Super Bowl or all-star game type thing where a bunch of people from around the country come together for this one event, and they're the event around that event. Very much like how this WWE World is a show around the event that is WrestleMania. That's what I see them doing based off of this, because that draws in more fans to the event because they're already there for a reason very similar to that. So those are my thoughts. I think based off of what I'm saying, I think this is really good news. I think this is going to be interesting to see what it looks like when they do their first card show, but only time will tell. As with anything and everything that Fanatics does, there's going to be people who love it, there's going to be people who hate it, but I think I just want to keep an open mind to what they're going to do, and I'm hopeful that they'll do some interesting things that nobody's really thought of before in the hobby, because let's be honest, the marketing in the hobby hasn't been that great. So time will tell. Would love to hear your thoughts and comments below as to what you think about what you're seeing from Fanatics Events with this event with the WWE. Thank you as always for listening and watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.